to introduce Liz from England, who takes LDN. Thank you for joining me, Liz.
Hello.
Could you tell me for what condition you take LDN?
I've got primary biliary cirrhosis and secondary Sjogren's.
Okay. And when did you first started to notice something was wrong?
It was probably about 12 years ago, roughly.
Mm-hmm.
And I started to get pains in my stomach and bowel problems.
Okay. And what were you given at that time?
Oh, lots of tests, lots of investigations, and nothing. They couldn't find anything wrong. And it was just, I was just told I'd got IBS and go away. I wasn't really given much at all.
Right.
I took laxatives, and then I really took herbal remedies and things like that I researched, and tried to find things that might help me.
So what was your quality of life like at that time?
I was working, but it did impact occasionally on me in that I would get very tired and become unwell, feel unwell, and I would have to take time off work. But that was intermittent, so it was every few months maybe that it would really get bad. And the rest of the time I managed it myself, really.
And did you have a lot of pain with it?
Not severe pain, but yes, chronic pain all the while. People have commented that I'm always rubbing my tummy.
Oh. So, as you say, that was sort of 12 years ago.
Yes.
How did you hear about LDN?
Through research myself, just being on the internet, going on Facebook, on different pages, and just doing the research myself. And really that's how I got my diagnosis as well, by researching and pushing the doctors to refer me to other doctors. So it's all been self, really.
And how long ago was it that you heard about LDN?
It was quite a while ago now, a few months back, possibly about a year or so, I suppose. And I just kept trying to get my doctor to prescribe it, and that I didn't get anywhere with that. And eventually found a ways of getting it myself.
Okay, so you have a private prescription.
Yes, that's right, yeah.
So, have you been back to your doctor since you started LDN?
I did go to the consultant recently, and told him that I was taking it.
Right.
He just smiled at me and said, okay. And that was all really, but I haven't spoken to my GP because I've recently changed my GP, so that's something I'm going to approach and try to see if they'd be more understanding.
Okay, so when you got your prescription for LDN and you finally started, what dose did you start on?
I started on 1 milligram a day and gradually increased it. The only thing I would say to people is that I found that sometimes I increased it too quickly and I had to keep popping back to a lower dose occasionally until I found sort of the optimum dose.
And what do you find the optimum dose for you is?
About 3.5 to 4 mils.
And when you first started, did you notice any side effects?
None at all. None at all. In fact, people talk about the sleep problems. It actually helped my sleep. I've never slept so well since I've been on it.
Well, that's good. If you get a good night's sleep, it makes you feel so much better. Yeah. Okay. So how long did it take, do you think, when you first started for it to improve, other than your sleep?
A couple of days.
Really?
Even my husband started to notice a difference. And even looking in the mirror, I'd noticed like the bags under my eyes and things like that. And I was just feeling so much better immediately.
Wow. What about your stomach? Are you still rubbing that?
Not as much. It's still there, but not as much, and I don't get as much pain with it. It's more discomfort than pain. But certainly my bowels have improved a little bit, but not a great amount. It's mainly the tiredness and this just feeling of being unwell and aches and pains that have gone, and also all the tingling in my hands and feet, that's gone.
Wow, it's really worked well for you.
It has.
And the first condition you said, other than Sjogren's, could you explain what that condition is? I can't remember what you called it now.
Right, it's primary biliary cirrhosis.
Right.
And it's an autoimmune disease that attacks the liver and destroys the bile ducts in the liver.
Right.
I've got all the sort of symptoms, and I've got the antibodies, but my liver has not shown any signs of damage as yet.
Oh, that's good.
So
well,
it's a bit of a mystery.
Let's hope it doesn't now. Hope the LDN can stabilise you and you stay as you are. That would be
Hopefully.
good. So what would you say to other people who are contemplating trying LDN?
I would say to anybody to give it a try, because it can't do any harm. And if it improves your life just a little bit, I understand how people, have lived for many years with pain, and it completely destroys your life. And this can improve it. And I would suggest give it a try.
Mm-hmm. Well, thank you very much for sharing your inspirational story with us, Liz.
Thank you.